Alright, we're gonna load back into some SQUADRA content because Ultimate Gohan is finally, well, announced. He's gonna come out in a couple of days. We finally got his kit. I pre-looked at this video, and Gohan doesn't seem flashy. And most technical characters don't really seem flashy. I mean, I guess that's just their build. I guess the flashiest character we have as a technical character is the Ghost. Gotenks. He looks pretty basic and bland as a character, but it seems as if he's going to be solid. I mean, I can't tell just by looking at him if he's going to be an A tier character, a B tier character, but he does have a lot of tech, I guess. I mean, literally, he's a technical character, so he should have a lot of tech. That just makes sense. So let's just, I'm going to play the video once, and then we'll go over all his skills in...
What's wrong? I thought you were gonna make me dead.
Take this!
It's time I got serious.
Stay down!
I'll finish you off!
That's enough!
Hey, behind you.
I'm gonna pause right here. I think Gohan is, like I said, he doesn't look like super flashy. Not in my opinion, he doesn't look like super flashy. He looks pretty straightforward. That's not technically a bad thing. He seems very fast. I mean, all technical characters are pretty fast, but even faster than usual. I don't know, maybe it's placebo or something like that. He seems like he wants to just fish out certain characters. He doesn't have like the best secure in the game as well, as what I'm noticing. Most technicals don't. And I'm talking about bosses. Bosses are like a huge part of this game. So, I mean, that's just my initial thoughts. Let's just go over his skills.
Hey, behind you.
Alright, so his passive is You Can't Win. Stagger and weaken an enemy hero. Applies a stack to enemy heroes on hit. When stacks are maxed out, target becomes a break target, and any damage dealt staggers them. Okay, so he's got stagger potential. So staggering is basically like stunning. It's the same thing, right? Staggering and stunning. That's it. We'll see. But that's like the same thing. Applying physical defense down and energy defense down. Super attacks have a strong. Okay, no, they have a stronger effect, followed by skills, and then rush attacks. Okay. Let's see this. Oh, that's different than a stagger. That's like a runaway. That's like... Okay, so yeah, he deals extra damage if they're calling it break. I don't know. Is this like a debuff? Okay, so this is his first skill. Unleash a strike in a set direction. Applies a stack to enemy heroes on hit. Now, by the way, these stacks, I mean, obviously, they're going to increase damage, but is that all they do? Re-entering the command within a certain time window unleashes an energy wave, pushing away enemies and dealing extra damage. Applies further stacks to enemy hero struck. The closer to enemy is... Oh no, the closer the enemy is, the further the pushback. So this sort of works like Vegeta. It's not like the worst thing in the world. Pushback, knockback effects. Does this count as like a stack as well? Activating this skill after power unleashes... Oh. So this... Is this power unleashed like his skill... His super skill? Power Unleashed. Or it's probably another skill. Increases pushback even further and applies movement speed down to enemy hero struck. Okay, so now we have movement speed decrease as well. So we have random stacks. It seems as if we have like a stagger effect and movement speed. Okay, this is promising. That's like, bro, that sort of looks like a Masenko blast, like a little. It's like a, but it's blue. that extra effect that pushes back sort of seems like a quick Masenko or something. Okay, so he just did a skill. He landed the skill and they switched places. An unavoidable attack that warps your target's location and forcibly moves them in a direction you warped from. Oh yeah, I mean that seems pretty strong. Because think about it. Let's say you activate this skill, you can get an opponent on the opposite side. This is strong. This is strong early game. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so what you do is, you know, when you first start the game, you feed, you're getting experience. Oh, I'm saying you're feeding like your Cell, but you're kicking the Cell Junior's asses to get experience, and you get to the Grand Kai or the Elder Kai, and it's basically like a little standoff. I mean, instead, if you want to do this, you can get rid of an enemy opponent really quickly. You can use the rolling hammer, you know, switch the positions, and just target the enemy and kill him, basically just destroy him. So that's gonna be fun. Generates a shockwave on hit, dealing additional damage to non-target enemies, so NPCs. Okay. Oh no. Okay, no. What? No. Okay, so it's saying it's gonna deal additional damage to the enemies you're not even targeting. So you're gonna target an out. So this is an AOE attack. Yeah, this is AOE. Okay, so that's strong. But the target enemy is the one who switches position though. You're just gonna do extra random damage. Okay. Applies a stack to enemy heroes on hit. Staggers and deals extra damage to targeted, knocked into a wall or other heroes. So more like Vegeta tech, you know, but instead of stunning, you're doing extra damage. Okay. Well, it says staggers. So stagger sounds like it's like a slight hesitation stun. Like it's not like, that's what I'm getting from stagger. I mean, it seems like stun to me. That's what it sounds like, right? Staggering your opponent means like sort of halting them, sort of, right? I don't know. I think I'm right. Now, activating this skill after potential unleash will send the target struck flying on hit. Bro, this is a crazy skill, bro. There's so much going on with this skill. So potential unleash, we still don't know what that is. Enemies struck by the shockwave will be forcibly moved, and extra damage dealt to target knocked into a wall. Okay, yeah, they said that twice or something. Okay, yes, there we go. Power unleash is a skill. So I don't know why they didn't start off with this. They should, maybe it's because it's skill 3 and they're going in order, but they should have probably started off with this skill. Because it's incorporated in every other skill, like, oh, power unleashed, right? Unleash a shockwave around yourself, applying flee to enemies. Applies a stack to enemy heroes on hit within a set window after this. So basically, remember, the stacks are important because the more you stack on the opponent, the more damage you're gonna do. So that is quite important that all of these seem to be applying a stack to the enemies, which is pretty good for his passive skill. Okay, but it says it's a set window after this skill's activation. Jack Blast and Rolling Hammer will be enhanced and usable even mid cooldown. The first hit of other skills activated following this will add further stacks to enemy heroes. Okay, so this is like a combo thing. You can do power unleash and immediately do skill 1 and 2. Like, you don't have to wait for it to end. You could just skill 3, skill 2, skill 1, which is pretty good. Yeah, he has like this little runaway animation. I seen that in the video. Initially watching, he has like he makes opponents sort of like, yeah, I guess it's called flee. So what is the stagger? I guess the stagger. We're gonna have to figure that out in game, unless like somebody can let me know in the comments, because what do they mean by stagger? Pretty much stunning, right? Okay, so this is his super attack. So the mock break. Warp to the target location and unleash a flurry of attacks while moving at high speed. The first hit to enemy heroes applies a stack to them. Can move while attacking. Generates a shockwave following the flurry. And staggering enemy heroes with stacks. And applying flee to enemies without stacks. Yeah. So he did seem like stunned for quite a bit. Like oh, so staggering. No. Okay. Staggering is the same effect that Gohan has when he does his super. The Kid Gohan. You know, when you do the super with Kid Gohan, they sort of like just stay still. Like they just stay still. There's nothing they can do either. Like they just are forced to stay still for a while. I'm assuming that's what they mean by staggering, which is sort of like it's the same as is staggering stronger than stunning? I guess. I don't know. It seems like the same thing to me, but okay. And then he has like a flee. I don't know how I feel about the flee effect, because wouldn't the flee effect help them get away? That's just what I'm thinking, right? Or does the flee effect like make it to where you target lock on that opponent specifically? We're gonna have to, yeah, this is a character, like I said initially, you look at him, you don't really know how strong. He sounds in theory strong. He seems like he'll be strong, but I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna end the video there. Hopefully you enjoyed. I think Gohan's gonna be solid. You know, I'm not gonna say he's gonna be the greatest thing to ever touch down in the game. I do think Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta seems like he's gonna be, you know, one of the better characters in the game. Would I still call him the best character in the game? Yeah, probably. I think Super Saiyan 4 Goku's still the strongest. I mean, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is still the strongest. But yeah, we're gonna have to check him out in game. I don't know if I'm gonna buy him though. I have the crystals, but I might mess around and get Gotenks, right? I don't know. We'll see. I'll look at what the top tiers of the game is saying, right? Maybe he'll be really amazingly strong, and then I'll buy him. But I do want to at least buy one of each this season, right? I do want to get a technical character. I did already buy a tank character, and I will be getting Broly no matter what. I'm getting Broly. It doesn't matter if he's bad or good. Broly's gonna be a lot of fun because I like him as a character. But yeah, let me know what you think of this guy, and I'll catch you in the next one.